Welcome to Wednesday Night Live from the basement. Here's your hosts, Rob, Daryl, and Tim.
It's Wednesday. Good evening, everybody. This is Rob. This is Daryl. Tim will be joining us shortly. He's running a little bit late. Our guest of the week, all the way from Wales, Chris Mann. How you doing, guys?
Good, mate. Really good. Good to be back. Been a while.
It's been a bit. Well, you know, the time change isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world, right? Because you're what, five hours ahead of us?
I believe so. Yeah,
something
it's
like
about
that. So it's 8 o'clock for us, which is 2 o'clock in the morning for you.
Just gone 1 a.m. So
1 a.m. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Haven't you got better things to do than hang out with us nerds?
Not really.
Oh, okay. I don't have anything to do either. So, Douglas, good evening. Always one of the first in the chat there. So welcome. Thank you. Richard is here. Glenn is here from Buffalo. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. What's Chris was saying? It's hot as balls in Wales right now, and it's hot as balls here. How's things up north there, Daryl?
The Weather Network lied to me today. The last week it's been, well, I mean, I was in Kingston last week, and I don't know, the humidity down there, I can't fucking stand it. But up here, no, it's been 30, 32 degrees. The Weather Network lied to me today, saying it was all nice and sunny. I go out and I barbecue, and the kids are in the pool. All of a sudden, I hear thunder in the background. Then I saw some lightning, and I went, "Okay, guys, out of the pool now." And I had to bring my ribs into the oven because it torrential downpoured.
We had an incident on, I think it was the weekend. Around the weekend ish. And the wife was, I think it was Saturday. The wife was having a nap, and I was watching TV. I don't know what my son was doing, and I'm watching the ball game, and all of a sudden it got really windy outside, like in the space of like 60 seconds. And we still have the patio umbrella up, and I'm like, oh shit. So I run outside. I'm trying to crank the patio umbrella down because it's ready to take off, right? And it is getting dark. Like it went from cloudy to I'm a little bit concerned in like a minute. And like there's stuff, you literally see stuff blowing around in big circles. And I'm like, what the hell? My neighbor comes out, he's taking stuff off his deck. And he's like, are we getting a fucking tornado? And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm grabbing onto the umbrella and I'm trying to crank this thing down. Well, doesn't the wind catch it? I'm not shitting you. I held onto that thing for dear life. It lifted me like 3 inches off the deck holding onto this umbrella. It let up for half a second, and I pounded on the window for get my wife to wake up. But she comes out. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, I need a fucking hand here. Or else this thing was going the patio furniture was going for a ride. So I got it all settled down, and it was crazy for about 10 minutes. And there were a couple tornadoes that touched down within like, you know.
It's funny you mentioned tornadoes because when I brought my son to Kingston last week, the day before I drove to Kingston. So I left Timmins and I got to North Bay from about an hour, maybe 45 minutes east of North Bay, all the way to Petawawa, which I think is about an hour in Ottawa, if memory serves me right, maybe a little more.
That's about right.
Down to Kingston. I mean, there had been tornadoes. There were trees down to the side of the Trans-Canada Highway, which is our main. I don't know what you guys call it in the UK, like Highway 1 or whatever it is, but man, there were trees everywhere. And that provincial park there, that Samuel de Champlain Provincial Park, They got hit again.
Oh, wow.
There were trees everywhere there. And the town of Mattawa had no power. Even the Tim Hortons was closed, which is unheard of.
That's a national emergency if a Tim Hortons is closed. God damn.
Yeah, and funny story. On my trip, I got threatened by two bikers.
What?
Yeah. I went to turn left onto a highway. Plenty of room. Like we're talking like transport truck length. And all of a sudden the next thing, my son is like, Dad, there's like a motorcycle. He's pulling up to your window, going around a curve. And then he just starts revving his engine. And then we got into this small town, and he comes up beside me and starts revving his engine again, threatening me. I just ignored it. He thought I cut him off. Just like,
Jesus.
and as my son put it, he looked like Colonel Sanders
Oh,
with leather on.
sounds like you had an exciting trip.
Yeah, I had that, and then I had, well, as we're all aware. I mean, I don't want to talk about social issues in Canada, but the drug issues in in this country right now are terrible. I actually had somebody strung out on something jump out right in front of my rental car. I swerved into the left-hand lane. I almost took a guy right out. And then I looked in my mirror, and he tried to jump kick like Karate Kid style the vehicle behind me.
What the? I mean, that's not surprising. It's bad here. It's yeah.
But on a positive note, for all of that, I went to Kingston for a 1.5 hour appointment for them to tell me that his hand was fine.
And for folks
And
watching, that's what, a 2-day trip for you to get to Kingston?
Yeah, it was 2 days, but because of the Canada Day holiday, I had to leave even earlier.
Good Lord. Crazy. At least everything's fine with your son. He didn't break anything, and you're all good.
Everything's fine, and I'm even going to show a record that I bought when I was in Kingston on tonight's show.
I hope it's Showdown.
It is not.
Darn it.
But it's one that Chris is going to like, and I know you're going to like it too, but I know that Chris is, Chris is going to like it.
All right. We'll see. It's probably a greatest hits of some kind.
Not a greatest hits.
We'll figure it out when we get there. Yes, kids, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Julie, welcome. Richard is seeing 90s all week in Colorado. Wildfires everywhere. That's always fun. I don't have anything exciting to say other than I'm wearing a different hat today, which Chris pointed out before we went live. So this is the hat that the Jays wore on the field when they won the American League. And there's a Dodgers version as well. And I've been looking for one forever since November, and they sold out in an instant. You can get them on Marketplace for stupid amounts of money. And I thought to myself, you know someone that works at New Era, which is the company that makes these for Major League Baseball. And that's MGK Buffalo's wife, Patty, who's a friend of mine as well. So they hooked me up. I got the last one that was in the building at the New Era factory in Buffalo. So I finally met up with Mike 2 weeks ago. He was in town because his wife's family lives here. We had lunch, we went record shopping, and I got my World Series hat. So I'm a very happy guy. And because I've worn it the last 2 days, the Jays actually remembered how to play baseball the last 2 days.
You can't take it off now, man.
I can't take it off now. I got to wear it like until the end of the season. So look at there. Mr. Walker is saying it's his favorite Welshman.
Hello, mate.
How you doing, Rob? So you went record shopping. Chris, did you order anything else recently that you blamed me for? That's usually what happens.
Yeah. No, actually, you've been all right for the last 2 weeks. I picked up some Gordon Lightfoot.
Very good.
A Sundown.
Excellent.
From Canada, £11, free shipping. Work that out.
I still haven't sent your package. It's still sitting on my couch because I can't find any way to get it to you that isn't going to cost me a goddamn fortune. I'm still going to get it to you, but
do you know what might be cheaper? Is just wait till next year till I come over and then just hand it to me.
Maybe. I went to the post office and it was going to be $160, which is ridiculous. So then I went to UPS and it was going to be $150. And I went, you got to be fucking kidding me. Why is it so? It didn't cost you that much to send anything here, did it?
No, because I think we discussed this when you came on my live stream a few weeks ago. That I had the same situation. You can either send, it was like £30 to send, it'll take 6 weeks on a boat and whatever. If I send it by airplane, it was like £40, which works out, I don't know, $70 maybe.
Yeah, fine.
I sent the greatest hits, the Stereophonics, to Daryl, got to him in 5 days, which was quite insane.
That's astounding considering how remote Daryl is.
Yeah. So I usually get to you in a week as well, Rob. Like, I'll send you a receipt going, track this, and before you know it, it's here.
I may try the Canada Post thing again and just see what the 6 weeks by boat is going to be. That might be the only option.
It'd be cheaper to fly.
I know that I know that VCLT that you got was about 26 in the Canadian Post.
Canada Post is so damn expensive, though.
It's actually cheaper for me to send it from Britain to you lot in Canada than for you to send it from Canada to Canada, which is insane to me.
Right? And we've talked to some of our American friends, like they can ship a record within the U.S. for like $10. I can't ship something across town that's a record for like under 20. Stupid.
You should see how stupid it is up here. So when my school does report cards, when they send the report cards home to the kids in Moose Factory, it goes to our post office, down to Toronto to the sorting plant, back to Moose Factory. And all they have to do is put it on a boat and drop it off. And they can't do it anymore. It's something to do with their contracts. They can't. And do yet, it
Canada Post wonders why it's on the verge of bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb shits. I hate Canada Post. I'd be cheaper to get on a plane and just deliver it to Chris myself.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, I think it's like $300 for a return ticket at the moment.
Fly direct from Pearson to Cardiff on WestJet.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
It's got free Wi-Fi on it.
There you go. What else do you need? What else do you need? Tim texted me and said he'll be home in about 20 minutes. So that was 10 minutes ago. So we should see Tim in a little bit. I told him no rush though. So.
Yeah, Chris, I sent Rob some VCLT last week.
Yeah, should I? You want me to show it? Look at this.
That's up to you. You don't have to show it.
I'll show it absolutely.
But
U.S. mail, media mail, $5.50 to send a record anywhere in the U.S. I can't send it to my next door neighbor for $5.50. Jeez.
Yeah, they'd probably charge you for stepping on their front porch. That's how Canada Post works.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. Here we go.
I can see how
what's the cost of what do you guys call it over there? Petrol. The cost of gas over at your end in the UK right now.
Well, we call it petrol because it's petroleum, Daryl. Okay. Gas is central heating. But yes, it was very high because of that thing that got closed, the Hamas that got closed.
Let's just blame it on fucking Cheeto because he's a moron.
I'm gonna blame it on Brexit.
Okay.
Don't do that.
$1.50 a liter. What are we? I think here we're about $1.60 a liter. I think so.
Yeah, so maybe it's not that. The cheapest I paid on the way down was $1.44.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't pay for gas, so I don't really pay much attention. I drive a company car, so it's all company gas.
I got
$1.59.9. There you go.
Yeah, I got a diesel car, so it's better on miles per gallon. So with my VW,
you wouldn't want
Golf,
diesel up in Canada. Holy cow!
With my VW Golf, I can probably get to 65 miles to the gallon out of it. So it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, you got to add I'd say at least 20 cents a liter to diesel fuel in Canada now. It's just insane.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what Daryl sent me. Let me just supersize myself. Like so. Back Here on Earth, Gordon Lightfoot. I think this was like his second or third album, I think.
Chris, you're getting something. Stop.
Very early in his career. So I don't even know if there was any big hits on here, but as far as I'm concerned, any Gordon Lightfoot is fantastic. But the find of it all, this was all stuff that you liberated from the radio station?
One of the two was, yeah.
Okay, this one was.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Levon Helm and the band, as Chris is. This is Levon's solo record from 1980. I think it was his second solo record. It's called American Sun. It is bloody fantastic. I guess the background is Sam's all about it. He was supposed to do a song for a movie. I think he was going to cover like Coal Miner's Daughter or something like that for some film. And that went so well that I guess he went into a studio in Nashville with a bunch of session guys and recorded this album. And I have most of his solo albums except for the last couple. It's really, really good. So love it. And it's a gold stamped promo. So hell of a find. I listened to this last night and I absolutely love it. Then we got a bunch of 45s, which is great. So we got so tell me all about this. Northern Ontario by Roger.
Basically, he's just a solo artist that recorded, I think, 145 out of Cochrane, Ontario.
Yeah.
Or North Bay, one of the two. I can't remember.
I love it. That's cool.
You'll listen to it probably once, but it's that complete country,
absolutely.
Northern Ontario country stuff.
I'm all about it. Then we got Elvis, because Elvis is awesome. Richard, you'll love this. Where do we start? Let's start here. Some songs from Viva Las Vegas. So Elvis in his movie prime. So that's cool. And then we have Elvis Volume 2, More of the Pure Elvis Sound. So there's a Honky Tonk Angel, and I Got a Feeling in My Body. So there you go. And this was cool. Elvis Sings for Children on green vinyl, which is kind of neat.
Nice.
Puppet on a String and Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear was a big hit for him. And then we've got a Capital of Canada original of Twist and Shout, and There's a Place by the Beatles. And this I found the most interesting. I'm a big Fleetwood Mac fan, and we got 4 Fleetwood Macs here, representing 3 of the lineups of Fleetwood Mac. So we've got let's go with this one first. Station Man and Jewel-Eyed Judy. This was sort of the Peter Green Fleetwood Mac when they were, a British blues band. And then Jigsaw Puzzle Blues with Albatross, which was the Danny Kerwin post Peter Green version of Fleetwood Mac. I have a record store day reissue picture sleeve kind of deal of this, but this is an original, which is cool. And then we have Tusk and Never Make Me Cry, which is, the Lindsey Buckingham Tusk era of Fleetwood Mac. And then we have a promo version of Family Man, which I don't remember that song, but I don't remember every Fleetwood Mac song. So there you go. Appreciate your generosity, Daryl. Those are fantastic, man.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to all the 45s
when I was at that record station for the last time, I was trying to find stuff for other members of the VC. There was some Gordon Lightfoot in there, but they were beat to shit. That's why I didn't get them for you.
All good,
Chris.
man.
I was looking for you, and I saw them, and I was like, these are just water damaged, beat to shit. So I'm like, I'm not going to send these to you because you can't play them anyway.
Talking about water damage, Daryl.
Yeah. Yeah. So before we go on with the show here, I ordered recently, I'm going to be doing a video on it, but I ordered some records from Amazon, and one of them in the package was fine, but I don't know what the frig Canada Post did. They must have left the corner of the box in a puddle of water, because my Motley Crue album, even shrink wrapped, the corner of it, fortunately it didn't get on the vinyl or anything, but the corner of the record, hold on, I'll show you.
Oh no.
He sent me a picture and he was like, how do I deal with this? And I trying to explain to him. And then he sent me a picture and firstly I thought, oh, he's hanging on like the clothesline.
So if you put me up big here,
Yeah, hold on.
you look at this top corner. I don't know if you can see it. That whole,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I ended up doing is I noticed the vinyl itself was fine. It wasn't warped. It wasn't damaged. But I took that and the inner lyric sheet, and I put it out in the sun for a little while because it was sunny outside, and I just let it air dry. So I know most people would be like, screw you, Amazon, I'm sending it back. This wasn't a seller issue because they packaged it pretty good. I mean, they probably could have added some bubble wrap or something to it, but I mean that's through no fault of them. They put it in the record packaging and all that kind of stuff. That's a Canada Post thing. They left it in some water, and it's just I don't know. I don't understand it.
And yet again, Canada Post wonders why they're in financial trouble.
You know, if I lived anywhere else, I might ship it back, try to get my money back or something like that. But I mean, it's just not worth my time. The record's fine, so I'll just suck it up. There's no mold forming on it. It's dry.
It's dry.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah,
maybe use a pigeon next time, Daryl.
Yeah, I'll Harry Potter it.
We don't use pigeons here. We use Canadian geese.
Okay, good.
Cobra chickens, as we call them.
Cobra chickens.
Yep. So we're talking tonight. We'll jump into this, and Tim will get on when he gets on. We're just thinking it's summer. It's hot as hell. Let's have a proverbial barbecue. And what's the barbecue playlist? What are you gonna listen to this summer as you're grilling wieners on the barbecue, or whatever? So nothing deep, nothing sophisticated tonight, but just some good summer tunes. They don't have to be about summer, but it's like, what are you listening to? What gets you pumped up to put on your banana hammock and go jump in the pool, I guess. So to that end, Mr. Banana Hammock, Chris.
Cheers, mate. So outside, warming up the barbecue, starting the fire. If you're using coal, if you're using gas, which is gas, not petrol, Daryl. I'm gonna chuck this band on. It's the Foo Fighters. Let's get it started. Bit of rock and roll for you guys. And I thought the perfect one for this one would be My Hero. That's what Liz calls me. Doesn't really. But yeah, a bit of Foo Fighters. Good songs like Times Like These on your Long Road to Ruin, Best of You, All My Life is probably my favorite. All My Life. So yeah, and I am a big fan. So what can I say? And the new album's pretty good as well. So yeah, bit of Foo Fighters. Seen them live a few times. Brilliant.
All right.
I have that exact same comp, and it's really good. And I don't need any more Foo Fighters other than that. I agree with you. I don't know. There are just certain bands that I just have no desire to be a completist of, and Foo Fighters is definitely one of them.
Fair enough. I don't even want to own any Foo Fighters. So.
I'll have to change that then.
Nah, I just, it's not that I dislike them like I hate Nickelback. It's just, I listen to Foo Fighters and I go, that doesn't interest me.
You're talking to the wrong audience when you said
Nickelback,
and you realize that.
Right? I know exactly what I'm doing.
I was that close tonight to picking it. But I thought Daryl me.
All right, so what do you got there, Daryl? Show us some Nickelback.
So for barbecuing, I think I'm the kind of person that I just like barbecuing for me is it's a chill activity. I just, it's something that calms me down. So I'm not, most of the stuff that I have today, it's not going to be like heavy swinging, heavy hitters. It's going to be more relaxed, take a back, and chill. The first record that came to mind about barbecuing was this one. I've talked about this album before because there's a song on it that is exactly about barbecuing. So Stompin' Tom Connors, which is, one of Canada's most renowned, I guess you would call it like country folk kind of music. There's a song on this album called Backyardin'. And my brother and I used to listen to it all the time when I was a kid. My dad had this on CD, but I've got it on vinyl now. But the way the lyrics go is the lyrics literally say backyardin', backyardin'. That's a chit chat party in the garden. Just a barbecue with a friend or two where you don't give a beg your pardon. That's backyardin'. So to me, this is the epitome of barbecue music. Just sitting there listening to some Canadian folk country music, and don't be surprised if you see a little bit more folky music tonight. Because to me, that's that's where I go with the barbecuing.
Okay, fair enough. I support that pick, by the way. Not that anyone gives a shit. Richard, get out your pen and paper because you're probably going to have to keep score tonight. Starting now. There's many ways I could think about stuff I want to list do in the summer if I'm barbecuing or whatever. But I kind of like something a little upbeat. So, I mean, we got to go with the summer of '69.
I knew he was going to pull that.
You have to, right? I
I
mean,
knew he was going to pull that.
it's. I mean, aside from the fact that it's kind of one of the running jokes on this channel, I mean, it is a great song about summertime and nostalgia, and standing on your mama's porch and falling in love and other things related to the number 69. Like it's a song not about the summer of 1969, but it's just it's a feel good song about summer, and it's up tempo, and it's kind of I don't drink beer, but I could see someone drinking a beer and polishing their Trans Am or whatever, listening to this song. So
it's one of them intros into a song that everybody knows. It's kind of as soon as it kicks in, it's like, okay, that's Bryan Adams.
Yep, it's good for in the summer. This isn't barbecuing, but summertime, you want to put the top down if you have a convertible, or roll the windows down and go for a car ride. That's a good.
I was going to say it is complete car music.
Yeah,
Bryan Adams.
So I didn't show Reckless. Instead, since we have a guest from the UK, I'm showing Bryan Adams' Wembley 1996 live, and I guess we show the inside. I got to take the sleeves out. There's the inside of that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I remember a long time ago I did a thing where I showed every version of Summer of '69 that Bryan Adams has released, and it was like, remember that, Daryl? There was like 24 versions of Summer of '69.
It's kind of crazy, actually.
It's a little nuts. But anyway, that's where I would start. That was the first thing that popped into my head when I thought of what am I going to pull. And for the record, you guys were thinking about this days ago. I started pulling records at 7:35 this evening, and we go live at 8:00. So it's just been a busy day. So I gave myself like 15 minutes to pull records. So
few things that was the original Wembley Stadium, not the new one. So that's good.
I didn't know there was more than one.
So they knocked that one down and rebuilt the new one. Have you heard his new single yet?
51st State? Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you think?
I love it because I hate Trump. So it's a fuck you, don't shit on our sovereignty, you orange son of a bitch. As a song, take the political context out of it, the song's fine. Like it's all right. It's fine. I don't mind it. Nothing revolutionary, but I love it for the perspective of, screw you. I think it's funny that he's standing up for Canadian sovereignty and he hasn't lived here in 40 years. But
yeah, I found that quite amusing, to be honest.
Right, because he lives in London. Yeah. Now he still has his studio in Vancouver. So
yeah.
But I don't think he's been to Kingston, where Daryl was last week. That was his hometown. He probably hasn't been there in 40 years either. So
yeah, probably.
But yeah,
he's been traveling all over the world, I guess.
Yeah, I still love Bryan Adams. I think, and he's still very, very good live. I've seen him live a few times, and he's been outstanding. I don't think any of his new stuff, it pales in comparison to the stuff that he did in the 80s and 90s. I think the stuff now is just kind of, it's fine, but it's not. It isn't cuts like a knife or 18 Till I Die. So there you go. Okay,
cool.
Back to you, Chris.
That came around quick. Okay, so if we're talking about barbecuing and summertime, this guy comes to mind. It's Mr. Bruce Springsteen, which won't come in as a surprise to anybody. I could have picked a number of albums here, but to satisfy you both, I've gone with the best of, because it's got a variant of different songs on here, okay?
Update the score, Richard.
Okay. But if I was to pick one song, I'm gonna go with. Ready for this? Thunder Road.
Ooh. Okay.
It's one of my new favorite songs by Bruce. Now you know me; it goes up and down. It's kind of one day I wake up and it's most days I wake up and it's Nebraska. Here we go. It's two for 1 year. It's kind of what do you want to do? But yeah, this came on Black Vinyl. Just a quick one. If you really want to do a deep dive and you like the live albums, Rob is about to curse me what I'm about to show here. But if you can get this album, I highly recommend it. It's brilliant. It's live from Asbury Park.
Yep.
I think this is still available on Rough Trade, but Rob, you'd have to pay like $1,000 just to get it shipped, I think, mate.
Yeah. I'm waiting to maybe find it on Amazon or something. It's too rich for my blood right now.
5 LP box set.
Damn.
So yeah, it's really good. 2024. As you know, I've been buying a load of Bruce Springsteen recently. David Atkinson's been doing The Purge, so I picked up quite a bit. I've been picking up I sent a picture to Rob today. He's like, oh, nice. There's a new kind of there's an indoor market near where I live, and there's a guy who's opened a stall and he started selling used records. So it's the smallest stall you can think of. It's smaller than your grocery stall. It's probably the same size as your toilet, but he's got it cramped in, and it's kind of I picked up some stuff today. So Bruce Springsteen live album. And
That's a bootleg, right? It's got to be a
bootleg, yeah, bootleg. Right. But he did show me online. He said, these go for a lot of money because they only make a certain press of them, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, you can't bullshit, mate. How much do you want from? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, I get you.
But Bruce,
it's Bruce. Can't go wrong. I'll put an asterisk on that. Let me get this comment here first. Yes, I saw the game today. I was working from home later this afternoon, so I sat down with my computer at the kitchen table upstairs at the game on the TV. Heartbreaking, Dylan Cease loses the no-hitter in the ninth, which is a shame because we've only ever had one no-hitter in franchise history. Chris, do you know what a no-hitter is?
He didn't hit the ball.
So what it means is our pitcher did not allow any hits for the entire game. That's what a no-hitter is. So what it meant is our starting pitcher went all the way into the last inning, and no one on the other team had got a hit, and he needed to get 3 more outs, and he gave up a base hit. So he lost his no-hitter really close to the end of the game.
Right.
Gotcha. And in the 50 years that the Jays have been a team, we've only ever had one pitcher throw a no-hitter, and that was Dave Steve. So, but the offense woke up. Okamoto hit a grand slam. I hate the new home run jacket, and now we have a home run dragon to go with the jacket, which is the stupidest. Put the damn jacket and the dragon away and just play fucking baseball. I'm so sick of the Jays and their horse shit. I love them, but they make me so bloody mad. So, yeah, I watch it. Cease is impressive. So he deserves to be the starter in the All-Star game. I hope that happens. So I just said you can't miss with Springsteen. And I agree, except I've got one Springsteen album I've been trying to listen to lately, and I just can't do it, and that's Western Skies or Western Stars or whatever the hell it's called.
Western Stars. Not a fan?
Don't like it. It's just kind of like, like do you have that album?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's not one I put on very often.
Yeah. I love all the other ones that I've got.
I'm a Nebraska guy, you know that. I'm trying my best to try and do other ones. The Promise is really good. I don't know if you've got that one yet. That's really good.
You need to get Lucky Town. And there's Human Touch and Lucky Town, I think, are the two that covers look similar. Those I've been listening to those lately, and they're both fantastic.
So David gave me a good recommendation. He said you need to get him live from Hollywood. He said that is an amazing live album.
Is it? Okay.
Yes. And coming in, he's the guy.
He's the guy, yeah, absolutely.
He's the Bruce guy. So, yeah.
I'm probably going to be seeing him this weekend because he's coming to Toronto. So I'm scheduled to meet up with the gang on probably Sunday. So looking forward to that. So, Sam thinks it's a masterpiece. I mean, it's a little more in Sam's wheelhouse, right? Because it's more of a Americana-esque and a little less sort of heartland rock. But I don't know. I just I was underwhelmed by it, and I just can't get into it. So I don't know. Maybe it'll grow. I'm not going to get rid of it. Maybe it'll grow on me. It just, of all the Bruce albums, all of them I love, and that one just kind of went, eh. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So there we go. It's Daryl's turn now.
Well, you never know. Bruce and Brian may end up coming by later on. We'll see. We'll see. No spoilers.
Right.
But before we do this, I got to go to. I talked about how for me barbecuing is more of a relaxing, mellow experience. A lot of it is folk music. Well, let's go to the Canadian folk king himself. And this is one of my most recent pickups. Chris, if you don't have this one, you need to get it. I was listening to it today. It is amazing. Gordon Lightfoot's Summertime Dream.
Yeah, I haven't got it.
This is the one that has Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald on it.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
If I see another copy of this, Chris, I will get it and I will send it to you. This album is amazing, start to finish, absolutely amazing. But just everything that is on it to me, just I mean, there's no barbecuing songs per se, but it's just so. I don't know, when I think Canadian music and hanging out in my backyard and just songs that tell stories and songs that are meaningful, I think that's what this does.
Isn't Black
Race Among the Ruins to start it off is amazing, but Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, every time I hear the intro guitar on that, it just sends a shiver down my spine, because you can just, it's kind of like Adam Baldwin in a way, where you can just in your mind picture what was going on.
Do you know that song, Chris? The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald?
I viewed it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I viewed it, yeah. My mum was a massive fan of me growing up.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, this is, Chris, if you're able to find this one for a decent price, if I'm not able to find one for you, this is a must, this one here.
Yeah.
I was on eBay the other day and I was looking at some of the Amazon wanted like 400 quid for that album for some apparent reason, but I was looking on eBay and they were going for like 20 quid. Now I wasn't sure, has that been reissued at all, Daryl, or was the original the only one that's been released?
No, it's got to have been reissued a billion times, I would think.
Yeah, I think even this one here, I mean, it was pressed in the 70s, but I think this one's even a reissue. I'm not sure. But I mean, no matter what, I mean, it's not scratched, it's not scuffed. It's this one was really good, and I'm actually really glad that I bought this.
What was the other hit on there?
Not in my opinion, not a bad song on this album. Really good stuff.
What was the other hit on there? Wasn't it Black Day in July or Early Morning Rain, something like that?
No, I don't even think there was a second hit on this one. Maybe. Yeah, I don't even think there is. I have another album that has. I have the one with Black Day in July. I have a few others though too.
Yeah. I can't remember.
No, it's really good.
Gord does have about 50 albums in his discography. Yes. I mean, if you want to cover your bases, Chris, just get Gord's Gold. But you got to get.
I got it.
You got it. All right. You need the deep.
Yeah. So. Hang on, 2 secs.
Okay.
I just saw it on eBay for £10. Hang on, near mint. And
we're watching Chris make an eBay purchase here. Everybody.
I've just ordered it.
Thank you,
Daryl.
Oh boy.
All right, so Rob, now you can't get blamed for tonight.
No, it's not my fault. It's Chris's fault this time, or it's Daryl's fault this time. So.
Daryl's fault. Yeah. Live on a live stream, he's just purchased something he recommends 30 seconds.
I have this vision that every time, I don't know if you get mail delivered to your house or if you have to go to the post office box or however that works over there, but I just have this vision every time Chris walks in the door with a package. I can just see Liz going in. What did Rob make you buy now?
There's been occasions when she's gone, I'm kind of feeling there's quite a few coming through with certain bands. Because I remember showing you on the live stream, you were like, oh, good God.
So when I went to the mailboxes, we don't have home delivery. The mailboxes are around the corner. It's a community mailbox. Yeah. And I came back with the package from Daryl, and I walked in the house. My wife goes, what's that? And I go, I didn't buy it. It came from Daryl.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." So this looks like the same box I sent to Daryl. So
We tend to do that a lot, don't we?
we do.
Send the same stuff back and forth.
Why not? We're reducing and reusing and recycling. So we're
Yeah,
being
exactly.
responsible.
Don't worry, Chris. I still have the box you gave me. I do believe in, and it'll return to you.
There
It's
you go.
it's
Traveled the Atlantic Ocean multiple times.
Daryl, as they say in Family Guy. It's a good-looking box.
And there's Tim.
Holy crap! Can you hear
How you
me?
doing, buddy? How's things?
Oh man, it's fucking crazy. It's been just hell since Canada Day. It's just been
You've been a busy
nonstop.
guy.
It's just been nonstop. Well, Canada Day itself was an adventure.
Yes, you went and saw some shows.
I went to the Canada Day thing.
Yeah.
Actually, do I have them? Oh, hold on. I'll go get them.
Okay. I'll talk while he's gone to pull something. So, in the vein of Daryl's, we need something kind of laid back or whatever. I think of after the barbecue and you're all sitting around the campfire or whatever. Richard, get your pen and your list because we got to listen to some hasn't hit me yet. Right? I mean, is there what better Canadian campfire song, right, Daryl? I mean, right? So, off their great album, 5 Days in July. When they, to put this into perspective, when they do this song in concert, then they do it every single show. It's tradition. Greg, who's the guy that wrote it, comes out to the front of the stage. He plays like the first couple chords on his guitar, and the audience sings. The band doesn't play anything. They don't play a note after that. The audience sings the first verse, the first chorus, and the band just stands there. And you hear 5,000 people in unison singing this song because everybody knows it. And then the band kicks in. And you can go on YouTube and look for Blu-ray that hasn't hit me yet. You'll see a live version of them doing it in Halifax. And it's a brilliant video. And that's what happens at every single show. It is one of the ultimate Canadian campfire sing-along songs. So I want to hear this in the summer at a barbecue.
Can I just ask you a
that's
question now?
one- that's
I
one
think
Blue
you
Rodeo
might
album
be
that if
right
I
what
see
you're
it-
saying about that is the fact that was recorded in a barn. Is that correct? And you can hear stuff in the background.
No, well, it was
Greg-
recorded in Greg's house. So he
Okay.
has a farm, and it was recorded in his house. They just brought a mobile recording unit in, set up mics everywhere, and they just played. It was it's called 5 Days in July because it was recorded over 5 days in July.
Okay.
And the band was there, and all their friends were there, and it was just like a big camp out for a week. And I mean, if you listen closely and you've got headphones on, there's a couple times like you hear a screen door open or a dog bark or whatever. But if you're just listening to it on the record or in your car, whatever, you got it intently.
Yeah.
But they didn't take any of that out because it sort of added to the kind of the ambiance of the record. So yeah, it's
Cool.
really, really good. What were you saying, Daryl?
Oh, I was going to say, out of all the Blue Rodeo records, because I don't have any, that's the one that I would want. That brings back high school memories for you and I because of the time period it came out, right?
There are three.
I think I might. If hasn't hit me yet or 5 days in May.
Yeah,
I go with that one. Listen to it at the barbecue too, for sure.
Yep. There's three pressings of that. So this album came out in 90, I don't know, whatever, 90, 93. It came out on vinyl the first time, I think, in 2012 when they remastered the first part of the catalog. And then this is the anniversary deluxe edition, which has some inserts in it, and it's on very orange vinyl.
Nice.
And then there's a blue, not deluxe version as well, which came out at the same time. So they're around. They're good to listen. If you find one, Daryl, you should pick one up.
I
But
saw one
generally,
today.
they're like 60 or 80 bucks.
There was one in Kingston today.
There you
I
go.
saw one. Yeah.
All right. So tell us your story there, Tim. What's going on?
Oh yeah. So Canada Day, that is a nightmare. So every year, because I'm in the capital, they have like all these shows. They have this big thing on. Well, right now is Blues Fest, so it's 10 days of. It's so funny. My hair.
That's just the scores. Sorry, the scores at the bottom.
Right now is Blues Fest, and it's like 10 days of music, So tomorrow night is Limp Bizkit, and the next night is it's 10 days of music. There's Sheryl Crow coming. There's Gwen Stefani coming. There's like the Guess Who coming. There's everyone. Anyway, so the night before they have the stage set up so they could do Canada Day shows, and the Bare Naked Ladies were one of them. The Box was there. Men Without Hats were there. But I'm like, I've met them before. I'm like, I got to try to meet the Bare Naked Ladies, and I've shown these records on here before, but I now finally completed them.
Damn it. That is virtually priceless now.
Yeah. So if you remember, I had these two. So I added the drummer and Jim, and then I got the rest of them on here, and the rest of them on here.
Fuck. So Gordon,
they were really nice.
Gordon was their smash hit, and that's crazy expensive to begin with.
Which one?
Gordon? Yeah, I've never even seen I've never seen it in the wild, but it's like a $200, $300, $400 record. It's ridiculous, and now you've got it signed. That's virtually priceless, man.
Yeah, it's an incredible record too.
Yes, it is.
Record, yeah. But I'm surprised actually for the because I do know the rarity of it myself, and they didn't mention any. They were like, oh, I haven't seen this in a while or nothing. So yeah, I don't know. I was talking to Ed though, a little bit, and he's like, I don't know. I was somehow gone on the topic of Big Bang Theory, and he's like, I've never seen an episode.
Wow.
They did the theme song, and he's never seen an episode. Yeah. So.
That's one band that I just...
Rob loves them.
No. I love Bare Naked Ladies, but I don't love the Bare Naked Ladies. I'd like to make that distinction. And it's an important distinction. I don't know. I just... and I think there's a lot of people that kind of share the opinion that the real talent in that band was Stephen Page.
Yeah.
And after Page's departure, I couldn't give two craps about them. And I just don't take them seriously. Like I don't have any respect for the music. I just think it's a joke.
I'm pretty sure they know that deep down.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But I've seen them once in concert, and the only reason I went to see them once is because Alan Doyle was opening, and I went to see my pal Kendall. So I obviously stayed for Bare Naked Ladies, and I was kind of like, I like the early stuff, like the early hits, like "Be My Yoko Ono" and all those Brian Wilson. Those are great songs, but after like 1 week, I'm just like, who gives a shit?
They would have won it. Yeah, they pretty much a one-hit wonder in the UK.
Are they
massive here?
Which is their one hit?
1 week. That was it.
Okay.
And then they kind of disappeared, and then we just thought, oh, it's another one-hit wonder. But obviously,
because Gordon is 10. Any one of these 10 songs on here are better than 1 week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed. Richard's saying he saw Alanis Morissette open for BNL. That'd be an all right show.
Open for who?
Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I knew Alanis Morissette before when she was a teenager.
Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She was like infatuated. She was gung-ho on my best friend's older brother.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Speaking you missed of the boat on that one then.
Yeah.
You could have had a song written about you. Speaking of concerts, I think I was texting you guys. I got my ticket to go see Amanda Marshall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very excited. December.
Have you seen her yet?
I have not.
You have not. Okay, yeah, she's great. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's coming out with the deluxe version of Heavy Lifting. I don't really, who cares? It's 3 extra songs. But I'm thrilled. It's the 30th anniversary of her self-titled debut, the one that Daryl and I rave about all the time, and we've both shown a bazillion times. So she's coming to Kitchener, my favorite venue.
Well, I showed it recently on Sunday on your stream, Chris? I showed it, and you've even stated that you think she's far superior to Sheryl Crow.
Yes, I've been watching that album vigorously online, kind of waiting for a price drop. because I really do enjoy that first album. I think Rob put me onto originally on his live stream, like I don't know, a couple of years ago. And Daryl's shown it a few times. Other people have shown it, and I'm kind of like, okay, let's do a deep dive. I listened to it on Apple Music, and I was like, this is fucking brilliant. It's right up my alley, and I prefer it to Sheryl Crow, and that's saying a lot.
Just go on her web store. You can buy an autograph version, and we'll probably ship it to the UK.
Well, it's like £100 just to ship.
I don't know. That's what I did. So I bought the autograph.
I think you would like the. I think you'd like the follow up to it as well. Tuesday's Child is a good album too.
Yeah,
it's not
the first two are.
It's a little more poppy, a little more ballady.
It's still good though.
It's still really.
My favorite word is. You know what my favorite word is. Well, Rob knows my favorite word. Maybe I shouldn't say it on here. Is it, and just get him. I always send him messages going, it. Got it.
Yep. All right. We'll go back.
Sheryl Crow's coming to Ottawa. I'm hoping to go see the show. But she's the only she's playing the same. Hold on, check this out. So next Saturday, not coming, but the following Saturday, Blues Fest. What is next Saturday?
I think it's the 10th. Or you mean the one after that? This Saturday is the 11th, and then the 18th.
So they've got that band Engine de Poitrine.
Yep.
So they're there the same night as Ella Langley. Do you know Ella Langley?
No.
Yeah.
She's the headliner. So Sheryl Crow, believe it or not, is below her.
How the hell does that work?
Yeah, that's just the yeah. And then do you know? Yeah, there's a whole bunch more.
So is it a festival or?
It's a festival. It's an outdoor festival. It's like 10 days long. Yeah.
That's a long festival.
I think it starts tonight or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Limp Bizkit, and then they've got like a whole I used to go to every night back in the day, but it's not my jam anymore. The music's not as good. They kind of bring in the hip stuff.
I think Daryl would enjoy that. Get a camping kit that can go for 10 days, mate.
It's like maybe $300 or so, $400.
Well, I start my camping trip next Tuesday.
Don't get eaten by a bear.
Actually, speaking of bears, I wonder if my wife has the video of it, but there was one that ransacked my frickin' garbage box the other day. Right in my front yard.
Good God. Man, oh man. Only in Moosonee.
Okay,
right,
so is it Mike going? I'm assuming because he's just put me up big. Yep. I'll go. Okay, good. Right. So when I think of barbecue and when I think of summertime, there's one song that comes to mind. In the 90s, when my dad was barbecuing or tried to barbecue, he ended up burning stuff, and my mother would bring it inside, and we just cook normally. But I'm going to go with this album. It's The Laws. And the song off this one is There She Goes.
Oh, wait. Of the original?
Yeah, that is the original.
Yeah. So, came on green bottle vinyl. Obviously, this isn't the original. I think Mr. Steve Carlson has this behind him, looking at him constantly. I did remind him the other day he needs to pull it back up because nobody's watching him. But The Laws, and this is actually a very good album. Mm-hmm. Even with the hit on it, it is a really good album. Rob will know exactly what I'm about to say. It's a Sunday album, Rob.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh. There you go. Bit of The Laws.
Okay. Daryl.
That's a good choice. I like that song. Who did the other version of it, the cover of it?
Sixpence, None the Richer.
Yeah, Sixpence, None the Richer. All right, Richard. I'm going to show an album that you talked about recently. I think it was you that talked about it recently, or somebody did. And it is their least favorite Eagles album. And the only reason I'm showing it is because I'm using it as a placeholder. I think of classic rock. But in this case, I mean, the Eagles are a little more toned back classic rock for barbecuing. I'm going to show The Long Run. Not that that's the song that I'm going, but Take It Easy to me, and I wish I had that on vinyl. But Take It
Bear with
Easy
me,
is
Daryl.
just
Bear with me.
classic barbecue sitting in the backyard. I could go with The Long Run, though, if you'd like.
There, take it easy.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about the Eagles, but I think we've talked about this before, Rob. Hotel California can take a left-hand turn and go to Albuquerque.
Absolutely.
Because I'm tired of hearing that song. It's one of those songs that comes on the radio. It's next. That's how I look at that one. But I almost went. I have Desperado as well. I almost went with that, but that's even like slower than barbecue music. So using it as a placeholder for Take It Easy, because I think that's an amazing barbecue song.
I pulled it for the same reason, but also because this also has Peaceful Easy Feeling on it as well. And I'm like, yeah, those are good barbecue songs.
That's a good song.
So
I could have went with the Desperado album for Tequila Sunrise, I guess. Could have
thought about that too. Yep. Good
Which
one.
is the which Eagles album has the Old 54, Old 55, whatever?
Old 55. I want to say that's On the Border.
I like that song.
I like that too. That's a cover of that guy, that grumpy guy. Fuck, what's his name? God damn it. Sam knows because Sam's a big fan of the guy. Shit. I'm totally drawing a blank.
Oh, Don Felder? Or?
No. Old 55 was written by my memory is I don't remember why I walk into a room most of the time. Old 55. Tom Waits, thank you. That's a Tom Waits song.
Oh, okay.
And he hated that they covered it, and then he got the check in the mail and maybe didn't hate it quite so much. So.
Now, Chris, what are your thoughts on Don Henley and the Eagles?
Don't like Don Henley, prefer the Eagles. It's just, and I tell you what it is, he's just overplayed. It's kind of them in the UK. He's just, it's just all the time, and I don't really get the massive hype. I prefer the original Eagles back in the day. My mum had them all on vinyl, and the only reason I haven't shown the Eagles because it's very warped. So I'm trying to find a machine to try and unwarp them, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do like Hotel California. Tequila Sunrise is probably my favourite one that they've done. But I have been looking for the Greatest Hits Volume 1 and 2 because it's got pretty much got everything on it.
I mean, not wrong. I love the Eagles, so I have everything, but
yeah.
We've talked about it before. I love the Eagles, but I hate Fry and I hate Henley because they're both absolute jackasses and treated people horribly.
Now you've mentioned his name, he's probably going to take rights off that now.
Man, who cares?
Not YouTube.
Up yours, Don Henley. I saw them live.
We also mentioned Bryan Adams earlier, so
yeah.
As long as we don't play their music, I think we're all right. Okay. My turn before we go to Tim here. Tim mentioned this lady, so we're gonna show her right now. Soaking Up the Sun.
Yes.
Good point.
Right?
Good point.
I mean, that was kind of like the second one that automatically popped into my head when I was thinking about, summertime and barbecuing and that whole kind of thing. So, not a lot of her studio albums are on vinyl. Tuesday Music Club, but none of there's Globe Sessions is not on vinyl, although it was supposed to be reissued, but it never made it. So, a lot of her early stuff, even her best of is not available on vinyl.
No,
So,
I know.
So what you got to do then is get this one, Live from the Ryman. It's 3 LPs. It has all the hits on it, but it's all live, and there's some great guests on here. I think you can still get it. It came out like 5 years ago, but 4 LPs. I thought it was only 3. It's 4. 4 LPs. Great. She has another live album, live at the Capitol Theater. It's Pink in that one. That performance is not great. This one you should get, Chris. Track this down. It's as close as you get to a greatest hits. And So yeah, Sheryl Crow, Soaking Up the Sun.
My favorite Sheryl Crow album is Wildflowers.
Yeah.
I love that. It's really
Yep.
it's a bit more chilled. It's a bit more. You can see she's changing her music. But yeah, and that's not available on vinyl either. So it's like, I don't know what the issue is there.
I think it's probably a rights thing. I don't know if she's still with her label or whatever. I think it's probably a rights issue. So, all right, Tim.
All right. Well, I'm playing this guy at a camp. At a barbecue.
Steve Earle.
Copperhead Road.
Damn right.
Like,
of course, it's signed.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Copperhead Road. I mean, Steve Earle's, he's just great. He's a great songwriter. Does he have mega hits? No, but his albums are really good, and he's a really great songwriter. And if I'm going to listen to anyone with a guitar, he's one of them. He's great. He's awesome, and he's on tour, and he's awesome. So if he's around, go see him.
Yep.
I don't have a lot of his albums, but actually, there's an album from the '90s. I don't know if it's pressed on vinyl. There's some songs I really enjoy off that, but I don't have it. All I have is this one, and I guess his first, the one that came before this, or is it the one that came? Was it after this? The self-titled one, I think.
I don't
where
remember.
It's just him with a guitar on his back, kind of like, yeah.
I've been looking for that forever, and I've never found it anywhere. I mean, I could order it, obviously. Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Trying to find it.
I've had this for a while. I don't remember where I got it, but Copperhead Road.
Yeah.
Playing that at a barbecue.
Was he a good dude when you met him?
He was great.
Good.
They were
I've heard
cool.
I've heard good things about him. My friend Bob.
Yeah,
played
he
with him
goes.
a few times.
I don't know if he walks his dog, and he's a really nice guy.
Cool. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good song. When I was in a cover band, we used to play that one.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Copperhead Road.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, we'll throw it back to you. I'm going to step away for 30 seconds, just say goodnight to my son, but the floor is yours, Chris.
Okay, so if we're talking about barbecues, this song came to mind. So it's a bit of ELO. And Mr. Blue Sky. So even though I keep thinking of Guardians of Galaxies these days, every time I hear that song, you got little Groot dancing while Batista's trying to beat up this massive monster.
I think almost anything by ELO on that.
Yeah.
Like Evil Woman, I think would be a great one too.
Yeah.
Good gatefold on this one, Daryl. Always good on the artwork.
Yep.
There's quite a few. Mr. Blue Sky, Don't Bring Me Down, that's a good one. Shine a Light, Turn to Stone, Confusion, Hold On Tight is an amazing song, actually. You keep forgetting how many hits he's had, Jeff Lynne.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite rockin' as a king. I think this was on black vinyl, yes it was, but yes. Richard, another greatest hits, mate. I have got an ELO album. The original my mum gave me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I always like the design of these. So
I actually, great minds think alike, because I pulled an ELO as well.
Hold On Tight is on that album.
Time. Yeah.
Hold On Tight is on that album.
Yeah. This guy's got, there's no hits on here, but I don't know, like, when you read this, like Ticket to the Moon, wasn't that a hit? I don't think that's on Greatest
Hold On Tight is the big hit from that one.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
There's some on there in French.
Because there's the lights go down are on here. 21st Century Man is on here. Rain is Falling. Ticket to the Moon. Like, this album is incredible. And none of it is on the greatest hits. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But this is kind of a go-to during the summer for me. And I like the ride that it takes you on too.
Isn't there some French songs on there as well, Tim? On that album. Is it 2 tracks?
I don't think so.
Or maybe singing in French. It might be a different version then.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a song that they sing that
really
there is some French in it.
I haven't dreamt that, have I, Daryl? That actually there was French.
No. There is I just can't remember what one it is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
The heck's the name of the song?
And 21st century man, there's like a rumor, or I don't know how true it is, or if it's actually true, that's about John Lennon.
Okay.
Have you heard that? I don't know if anyone's heard that. But...
All I know is that they're Jeff Lynne and company are fantastic.
Yeah,
I think they
Good
just
choice.
done their last concert in Wembley last year. I think it was.
Yeah.
But he'll be back. He'll need the money.
You think so? I hope so.
Yes. Yes, they'll do the Sphere.
What did I miss?
ELO.
ELO.
Ah, very good.
I nearly said Mr. Brightside. Mr. Blue Sky I went with for that one.
All right. All right. Keeping track of the score here. Brian Adams 1, Blue Rodeo 1. Glass Tigers 0.
Tiger.
Can't believe that. Greatest Hits 3. Signed Stuff 1. Okay. Show us some Glass Tiger there, Dale.
Well, you'll be strongly disappointed. It's not Glass Tiger coming up, but who knows? Who knows? We are going to go to a Canadian band though. 70s rock, I guess you would call it. And that's Randy Bachman and company. Bachman Turner Overdrive. You ain't seen nothing yet. Roll on down the highway. Those are two great songs. This is the embossed one too. I just got this one for $5 in North Bay. Really good condition. I thought it was great. You know, I love the football jersey and the beard. That reminds me of my dad, man. Like my dad in the 70s had that hairdo and the beard and everything. Yeah. No, this is just crazy. It's a gatefold, so I'll show it. But no. I mean, if that doesn't scream like listening to that while you're barbecuing, rock and roll music of the 1970s, I wouldn't call it. Would you call it classic rock or just rock?
I've got classic rock for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, I actually what's the other band that he was in? There was another one. They had a one hit.
The band
I saw it while I was in Kingston, and I regret not picking it up. I can't even remember the name
before
of
the
band.
Guess Who, you mean?
I thought it was after.
Because the other band was Chad Allen and the Impressions.
No, it was later. I'll have to look it up.
I didn't know there was a band.
Iron Horse, maybe.
Oh,
I think. Anyway, yeah, I had a chance to pick it up and I never did. But yeah, good old 70s Canadian rock. Roll on down the highway or You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. Both good barbecue music.
Daryl, you managed to actually find something in that Kingston record store?
I managed to find. Well, I asked the guy about Gordon Lightfoot, and he brought me to these two milk crates, and I just went through them.
Yeah. How long did you spend?
That place is absolutely insane for a guy like Rob. He would look 1 second in this place and turn around.
Would just walk out.
Your OCD and stuff. You would be gone. There are things all over the floor, stacked in crates. It's just insane.
If I go to a record show and the person doesn't bother to sleeve their records, I won't even look.
Half them were sleeved. Half them were sleeved. Half them weren't.
If the bins are packed too tight that I can't flip through them, I'm not gonna look.
Oh, that drives me up the wall.
It's bad. They were just
to find some of the ones that I wanted. I had to sit on the floor and reach underneath. They were on this bottom shelf, and I had to reach in. He had brought me to this one area, and I was just I only had so much time because of the parking meter. I was like, I can't keep doing this, but the guy was funny.
Yeah.
No, thanks. I understand the appeal of crate digging, but I'm not going to work that hard for records.
Hey
Tim, that's crate digging at a whole other echelon.
It's if you want. It's just I walked in. I'm like, and I had my wife and my son with me, and I'm like, I can't do it. Like they're gonna be waiting all day. So.
Good evening. It's not a Mark Knopfler night. It's a songs of summer barbecue playlist, whatever you want to call it, evening. So however you want to interpret that. I kind of went along the same vein as Daryl on this one with a good Canadian classic rock kind of band. And this is, I mean, again, I don't drink, but this is, to me, this is a beer drinking band, and that's Trooper.
Oh, yes.
Chris, you need some Trooper. You really do. And this is their
Do
greatest.
I know? Do I know?
This is great. This is greatest hits, Richard. So you better mark it down. I need the original.
Yes,
that has
I
the
think
actual-
Chris does need that. It is the greatest hits, and it is
It's
stacked.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I have said, and this is how I interpret it, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but to me, they're kind of like the Canadian Cheap Trick,
Yeah,
right?
not
Like,
only a
it's kinda like-
Canadian cheap trick, but like your typical Canadian, like
Yeah.
if you're at a concert, you're drinking with the band, basically.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fantastic. So, I got to get an original that has the actual die cut bullet holes, but these are a dime a dozen everywhere you go. But I mean, they have a ton of kind of summer party songs. But the two that did it for me, the first one, which is my favorite Trooper song, "We're Here for a Good Time, Not a Long Time." Just such a great song. Chris, look that up on YouTube later. "We're Here for a Good Time, Not a Long Time." I remember when my wife and I first met that summer, that was kind of like the song that we both kind of bonded over. We're here for a good time, not a long time. And 25 years later, we're still together. So obviously it wasn't a good time, but it's a long time. So,
So what
and
kinda-
it's a good time.
I know you say it's Canadian, but what are we looking at here? Is that kind of hair metal rockish
No.
or
Oh no.
No.
It's like quintessential
Cheap Trick.
70s.
Like Cheap Trick.
It's like cheap trick kind of
Yeah.
sound, rock music.
I'll
Here-
give that one a stream because I'm not a massive kind of Cheap Trick fan.
just
Sorry,
just
Emma. Sorry, Emma, if you're watching this later. I'm
Right.
sorry, right? But
look for "We're Here for a Good Time, Not a Long Time." The other song that
The
I thought
boys in the bright white sports car.
Yeah.
See, that's my other favorite, and so is General Hand Grenade. But their massive hit, even in the U.S., was a song called "Raise a Little Hell." You might even know that over in the U.K., Chris. "Raise a Little Hell." If you
I'll
heard
give
it,
it-
you
let me give it
probably.
I've just spent money on going Lightfoot. Let me have a look now, right?
This is like this is a $5, $2 record.
Yeah.
Let's go. Is this on eBay? But I just had a quick look. It's going for £15, which is about
Fuck no.
$30.
Between
Seriously?
the three of us, we'll find a copy for you. I'll buy myself a die cut one, and I'll send you this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. So
I had a
Add it to the
copy,
pile.
I had a copy
Yeah.
as a coaster. I don't know. Like they're a dime a dozen here.
they are. I saw them for free in Brantford. It was an outdoor show. They opened for April Wine. I went to see Trooper and left before April Wine took the stage. So I don't give a shit about April Wine.
Yeah.
So
So
you go.
speaking
Whoa,
of Trooper, I don't know
whoa,
how you would
whoa.
I don't know how you'd compare them with Trooper. But do you remember the Canadian band The Kings?
oh yeah,
Mhm.
switching to Glide.
They're freaking switching to Glide. Yeah. Oh man, that's a summer song.
I have
But
that album.
I don't
I-
have it. I can't find it.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
looking
I've
for it.
seen it 100 times.
Really? Not in Ottawa. In Ottawa, it's hard to find.
That was one of those where the two songs bled into each other.
Yeah, they
Just
bled.
kinda like-
They bled in.
it was
Yeah.
switching to Glide, and what was the other one?
This beat goes on.
This beat goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man, what a tune.
they're from Burlington, Ontario. I've got it.
Yeah.
The album's called, I think, "We Are Kings" or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that they're really good. I like.
They don't
them.
have a lot, but that song is just a massive. It's so good. That one, it's a
Yeah,
banger.
that was Bob Rock that kind of made that.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
happened
know
to come into the studio and they were working on it, and he's like, "I want to produce that," and he produced that album. And
that makes sense
yep,
because it's a great tune.
it is fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, Tim, what you got?
Let's see here. I'll go with this. No real track per se. I just really like this guy's music, and this is I kind of listen to him in the summertime, and that would be Beck. So like I love Beck. Like, you know, I'm a Loser Baby, and like even his more like this one's a little more mellow. I just kind of grabbed one, but like Dreams.
What's the beer song that's on the Mellow Gold album? That one always makes me laugh.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I just love Beck, and like it's just like this is great, you know, camping or barbecue music. It's awesome. I love Beck. He just has this vibe to him, but no song in particular. That's maybe like
You got to pick loser if you're gonna play back, or you got to put loser on. Because when you're trying to cook and you're not cooking properly, and loser comes on, you're like, I am a loser now. I can't cook for shit.
Oh
I
yeah,
burnt the
yeah.
hamburger.
I love that Mellow Gold album. I gotta get that. I used to have that on CD when I was in high school.
It's
I remember
actually
I bought it.
it actually
I got my parents to get it for me for the 1 cent or whatever it was through Columbia House with the stupid stamp, and you had to lick them and put them on the card, and then my parents mailed it away.
yeah.
Mellow Gold.
Yep.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
Yeah, I
sir.
need to get it as well because I think they just pressed it recently for the first time.
Right. Who wants a non-greatest hits to listen to at a barbecue?
Sure, why not?
Well, that's not going to help your score if you go with that.
He's already winning by a landslide.
Yeah.
How about one of the most successful British bands of all time?
Stereophonics?
Okay. Well.
It's the Stereophonics. And I can actually. Do you want to double?
There you go.
So that's the 10 LP limited edition box set.
10 LP.
And Rob has got this.
I do. It's great.
So pure indie rock and roll at its best. And if I was going to pick a song off here to listen to get you started, Tim, on the Stereophonics,
Okay.
go and listen to The Bartender and the Thief.
I'm writing it down.
But for me, I'd probably go, if I was going to pick one song in here, one of my favorite songs they ever made was Hurry Up and Wait. That's a really, really good track.
That is the only song that had any radio play in Canada.
Which
The
one?
only reason I'd even heard of them when you mentioned them, I was like, oh, hurry up and wait. And you're like,
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
See what I've done, Rob? See what I've done?
You've done it. I have to tell you, I like that album. The cover really bothers me.
Why?
Because that woman looks so unimpressed to be kissing that poor bastard. He's all in, and she's like, I gotta go get my dry cleaning, and I need to get some stuff in the drawer. I feel bad for that guy.
So use it on the bigger scale, so you can kind of
He's thinking she's enjoying this, and she's like, I'm kissing an earthworm or something here. I just feel bad for him.
Did I leave the stove on?
Right? Exactly. I'd like to know the story behind that, but.
So that's Kelly's brother who was on the photo taken, and that was just a random model they employed to just get necked, and she wasn't that impressed. And it wasn't supposed to be taken like that, but Kelly liked it so much, she went, just leave that in. That looks better than just kissing. So.
I'm sure the album came out, and his brother's like, "You son of a bitch."
Yes, pretty much.
Nice. Okay, good to know. All right, Daryl.
All right, Richard, get out the scorecard. Get out the scorecard.
Here it comes.
GT Boutique.
Good old Canadian music. He's going to need the scorecard twice, but we'll figure that out later. Here we go. Diamond Sun.
There it is.
Glass Tiger. This is the one that has my song on it. My favorite Glass Tiger song, Far Away From Here, is on here. That's by far my favorite one. Yeah. But my song, if I'm going to listen to a song that's going to be played out while I'm barbecuing, it's going to be that one. But once again, I will keep championing them till the end of time. And in fact, on one of my videos that's going to be posted in a couple of days, I show them again. Spoiler alert.
No.
But I don't know what it is. There's just something about, we talked about this, that Glass Tiger has this 80s Canadian feel to it. We talk about other bands like Haywire and Northern Pikes and stuff. They kind of all came around the box all around the same time, and they all have a very distinct Canadian 80s rock feel to it. So yeah, if I'm gonna play at least one song by Glass Tiger, it's gonna be my song or My Town, which is on my my other album there. So there we go, Glass Tiger.
Okay. When I think summer and barbecuing and swimming and all that other shit that people do in this, I barbecue, but I don't like being outside other than to barbecue. I mean, you can't go wrong when you think about the Beach Boys.
Mm.
I mean, sun, surf, beaches, cars, girls, whatever. And this is greatest hits too. I know this doesn't count for the score, but it's the greatest hits nonetheless. I have like the first 8 Beach Boys albums. I don't have Surfing USA. That's the only one I'm missing, and they're all first pressings. But I didn't know which one to pull because like there's great summer songs in all of them. So I pulled this one because it has Surfing USA. It has Fun. It has Catch a Wave. I mean, this is probably the summariest of all the Beach Boys. They have an album called All Summer Long, but I figured I'd go with this one because it's got some of the biggest hits on it. I own 2 copies of this. The other, I'm just going to move my camera, is right there on my wall, and it's autographed by Mike Love and Al Jardine. No, I did not meet them. I bought it. It is authenticated. So here you go, Beach Boys.
They are releasing, I think, in December time. The greatest hits, the best of, it's like a reissue of a reissue. It's the yellow one with the sun in the front that's coming out, I think, on yellow vinyl eventually.
Keep talking, Chris, because I just had another thought here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Tonight's special guests are as follow.
Okay. How I could forget this, I don't know. But
I know what it is.
Since we mentioned the Beach Boys,
Yeah.
you got to go with Kokomo.
Yep.
I mean, how could I forget Kokomo until right this moment? I mean, maybe the summariest of all the Beach Boys songs. I don't think it's very good, but fuck, everybody knows it. So I don't really care for the movie. Soundtrack's okay. It's not as good as the soundtrack for Grease 2, but it is what it is. So.
Well, you never know, Rob. On my Friday video, you might be seeing not Grease 2, but you might be seeing Michelle Pfeiffer show up on my video.
Wow. I would. She could do anything. I would watch her pull weeds out of the garden. I don't really care.
And it's nothing to do with music, is it, Daryl? No. It's the new board game.
It does. I'm showing a soundtrack. Show a soundtrack.
Right, okay.
All right, guys. I'm going 90s. I love this stuff. I'm going with the song Semi-Charmed Life.
Yep.
I feel like that's a great summer hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the other one on here that's pretty is it Jumper?
Jumper.
And how's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Semi-Charmed Life always kills me because they always mute out the part about the methamphetamine.
Yeah.
Is it meth that he's talking about in that song? Anyway, he's talking about taking bumps or hits. And they always mute it on the radio.
Yeah. But I don't know much about this band outside of this album, to be honest, but what a great album and some 2 great songs that kind of remind me of summer and are on a lot of barbecue playlists around this time.
I'm shocked that that's not signed.
No, but they're around soon, though. So, who knows?
We'll wait.
Don't give him any ideas, Rob.
Don't give me any ideas.
We'll wait for an update.
I had to do a quick Google on that one. So the big one in the UK was Semi-Charmed Life, and that was the only hit.
Semi-Charmed Life.
Hold up the back cover of that for a sec, Tim. Hold up. That's crazy. That looks so much like the back cover of Revolver by the Beatles.
Yeah, it does
like
actually.
It
really does. Now that you point it out.
Yeah, interesting.
That's crazy.
Not that it matters, but
which is also kind of the back of the Jet album, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
That style?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, back to Wales.
Bloody hell, that was quick. Right, okay.
That's what she said.
Time for the greatest hits. Here we go. Come on, people, let's do it. Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Oh.
This came on a cool pressing.
Ooh.
That's nice.
This was came directly from their website, so they reissued on this one. Do you want to talk about that one, Rob? Because that's more interesting than what is going on here.
Well, what songs did you pick? I mean, they're all kind of summer. What did you pick that for? What song?
I picked the one because it always rains in Wales. Who's going to stop the rain?
Fair enough.
So,
Well-
what have you picked on that album?
Fortunate Son, maybe.
I picked Cosmo's Factory. Looking Out My Back Door was the first one that I kind of thought of because it's kind of this
That would have been my choice.
right. It's kind of a weird zany kind of song with it. And then I also thought of Who Will Stop the Rain. But then I also thought about Run Through the Jungle. And then I'm like, oh yeah, Traveling Band. That's not about summer, but that's one of those just great up tempo. I'm grilling some steaks and I just want to be, kind of bopping my head kind of thing. So, yeah. I mean, there were other Creedence songs, but yeah, love this record. I like Willie and the Poor Boys better, but
I like that. Is that a
Slipmat or what is that?
It's a Slipmat, yeah.
Right on.
So, if any of you guys really like them, I could always send you. Rob's like, pick me.
No, hey, listen, I get enough charity, so
I get enough chat.
I don't want to hog the. I don't want to hog.
This is why I got it though, because I really enjoyed the pressing. I've got them on a greatest hits, but this had everything on it. This is Chronicle. It says be a featuring John Fogerty. Who the hell is else gonna feature on it then?
That's the only Creedence record I don't have because I'm basically a completist. I have all the live albums, all the studio albums. I have the Gollywogs album from before they were Creedence. So there's no point for me to have the greatest hits. But
yeah,
I think my wife has that upstairs. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Daryl.
All right, Richard, you need to take out the scoreboard here because you're going to need to mark down two things on this one. So I showed Glass Tiger the last time. So you're going to have to mark Glass Tiger again because I'm going to bring them up. But Rob, do you know of a Canadian musician that once performed with Glass Tiger on one of their songs, and you've already shown them?
I may have heard there was a guy, Brian something.
Yeah, so Brian Adams, but I'm going to show the End of the Fire album.
The one no one shows.
Which no one shows. Because I figured somebody would show Reckless, but you went with the Wembley. But yeah, no, Heat of the Night. I don't know what it is about that song. That's kind of one of those summery, just bringing it back. Into the Fire is good. Hearts on Fire, I guess, maybe would be another one. Yeah, I'm not going to go with Remembrance Day because that's not a summertime barbecue song. That's more something else. But Brian Adams, you got to, I don't know, just something about his music. I mean, Cuts Like a Knife would be another one. Just a more toned down, relaxing music.
Thing we started, House Arrest. There's a ton of songs that sort of fall into that category. I wish you wrote songs like that again.
Yeah.
All right.
Although he is now, like you said at the top of the show, he is now defending our nation, so that's okay.
Yeah.
While in Britain.
All right. Again, coming back to, after the barbecue, probably going to sit around a campfire, right? If you're going to sit around the campfire, someone has an acoustic guitar, invariably that asshole is going to play Wonderwall. Listen, I love Oasis, and I love this album. Really do without Wonderwall again. Just like I love the Eagles, and I don't want to hear Hotel California. So you go in any guitar store just about any day of the week, and some jerk's playing Wonderwall on the guitar thinking they're a rock star. So, yeah, I mean, I love to hate the song. Like, I don't hate the song, but I'm just like, that's the one that I guess made these guys. But there are so many songs in this album that are better. It's probably my least favorite on here. But you're going to hear, that jerk's going to start singing it, and I'm begrudgingly going to go, yeah, I'm going to sing it too. So there you go. So
the way you just described that it reminds me of the scene from Wayne's World where he walks in and goes,
yes,
no Stairway to Heaven.
right? This, if anyone cares, is the anniversary reissue. That's why there's no people on the cover, because that's what they did. This is a 3 LP that's got some unplugged stuff on it, and it's incredibly disappointing as a deluxe reissue goes. But because Oasis is my band, I had to buy it. Yeah.
Rob said to me, "You have to get this, Chris, or we can't talk anymore." So I did.
Right. And you love it.
That's good. It was recorded in Rockfield in Wales. The
How
Rockfield
far is that
Studios.
from you? How's that far from you?
Well, from Tenby. Everywhere's far from Tenby. 3 hours.
Oh, okay. I didn't think Wales was that big. I don't mean that to be an idiot. I just don't have the scale of reference as to how big Wales is. So that's me being ignorant.
It's mostly like country lanes. Like I've sent Daryl pictures of me working. I'll send you some. It's insane. Like I'm surrounded by sheep.
I don't know how you guys drive there, right? Because I'm used to. I don't know if I've shown the picture on the show before, but I'm used to driving on the 401 in Toronto, which is like, what's your big highway there? The M1, the
M1.
big one.
Yeah.
So we have the 401, which runs through the middle of Ontario, and the part that I travel every day is 24 lanes wide. And then I see these little English country roads where there's only room for one car. Like, what do you do if there's a car coming the other way?
One of you got to reverse.
That's bullshit.
He says that if it's
Did you just say that?
totally
Did you just say
nonchalant.
that the 401 runs through the middle of Ontario? Did you just say that?
The middle of southern Ontario.
Okay, I thought you said the middle of Ontario
No.
there. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, the middle of the part that matters.
So yeah.
So this is the kind of thing I'm dealing with literally on a daily basis.
That's
Sheep.
that road there is like a that's like somebody's driveway in
Yeah.
Rob's part of
Look at
the country.
And I'm in a truck, by the way. I'm in a lorry.
Nowhere to go.
Okay.
It's like the road you take to get to your campground.
All right. So this is the stretch of the 401 I drive multiple times a week.
Holy moly, mate!
yeah.
Did you not? It is the busiest
That's right up-
highway in North America.
No wonder you don't want to leave your house.
I was on this today.
Fuck that. That's all I'm
Yep.
saying. If I ever come over and see you, you are doing the driving because there is no way I'm attempting. I'll go through short lanes, no worries at all. That is just looks like a nightmare for me. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting an Uber to his house.
There you go. The world's, I don't know, it's this thing says it's the world's busiest, but it's definitely North America's. This section is 18 lanes wide.
That's can you imagine you missed
You know
your
what the
turn
worst
off?
part about it is when you're driving on it, you don't even realize it's 18 lanes. You're just like,
No.
oh yeah, I got to get over to the next lane. And trust me, on some of the off routes, if you got to get across 8 lanes of traffic, that is a skill all on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the speed limit is 110, but if you're not driving 130, get off the road.
Do you mean what miles per hour?
No kilometers.
Okay, I was gonna say shit. That's quick.
No.
That's like double. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, fair enough, mate.
I'll take that road any day over those little. I wouldn't know. I don't know how you do it over there, man. I really
I've
don't.
literally got like this much gap on each side,
Yeah.
and I'm driving a lorry, but I love it. If you eat the sheep, you know you're gonna have supper. Yo, let's cook that.
I just love how no hesitation. You just back up for the guy.
And I got a trailer on the back of me as well, by the way.
Oh my god.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. Okay, it's Tim's turn now.
All right. I'm gonna go. Here's another vibe record. This is one I put on quite a lot around when I'm outside, and that's this one, Bob Marley, Talking Blues. So it's kind of like he's kind of like doing blues. And it's actually pretty cool. It's one you don't see very often. Yeah, I picked this up. I was actually fighting the guy for this in the record store. There was someone had just dropped off a whole bunch of Bob Marley. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't happen too often. So I'm flipping
Rob, you know
through,
what's
and he's-
bothering me about that record?
What's that?
Yeah, me too.
There's plastic on the cover.
Yeah.
I know we
Oh.
should grip it and rip it.
Grip it and rip it?
Yeah,
Should
do
I?
it. Do it.
You should.
Hey, there you go. It would have been
That
better
was
if
the
you
least. That
There we go.
grip it and slide it. I guess that's
Yeah.
good enough.
It's it's a good record. It's like, again, it's not like you don't go to it for a song or anything like that. It's just like this. It's just Bob Marley doing blues, and it's actually kind of cool. It's a cool little record.
Yeah, you don't hear too many reggae musicians going the blues route. That's for sure.
No, well, he had kind of like a mainstream kind of sound to him. Well, he brought the whole, Jamaican reggae kind of thing mainstream for the world.
Yep, good one.
But yeah, just a cool summer vibe record. This one here is pretty cool. But I mean, if I had to pick a Bob Marley song, I mean,
I thought that Daryl was going to say, do you know what's bugging me is the way that Tim is putting the outer sleeve in and not pulling it down that way when it's going to the side. Now, I don't know, Rob, if you, I don't know, Rob, if you're putting it to the side. Like I always put from the top down, so when you slide it in,
you do it this way?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So but then you have to take the sleeve out to listen to the record.
That's the whole point. So you can experience the.
If you
So
want
put it
to
in-
really,
so you put it in like that,
Right.
so it can't come out.
Right.
yeah, but Tim, if you want a really good experience, I'm sure Rob could help you out with his discount code that he's got.
Right. You should buy
right.
some sleeves from vinylstoragesolutions.ca.
That's-
Use
that's
promo
right.
code Northern10 for 10% off your first order. You know what's crazy? I said a couple of weeks ago, bearing in mind, I haven't made a video in 6 months. So I have not been plugging Vinyl Storage Solutions.
Yeah.
I have made more commissions in the last 60 days than the 3 years that I've been a brand ambassador for Vinyl Storage Solutions. I got
See,
another commission yesterday.
See, for the vinyl, I like those double sleeves. So
Yeah.
you can put this the outer sleeve in one pocket, and then you put the vinyl in the other pocket. I love those.
Yeah.
But you don't like those because you want to take this out.
Right. I want to take it out, and I want to hold the jacket and take the record out. And the sleeve, the record is in one of those rice paper inner sleeves that BSS has. And then I just like to, if I didn't have to touch the jacket and take the record out, for me, and that's just me, I'm not fully experiencing the record. It's like sitting on a couch that's covered in plastic. Who the hell wants to do that? It's like your grandma's couch in the 80s. Like,
wow.
you know?
Yeah.
Or it's like something else covered in plastic that no one wants to enjoy.
Well, if you want to come here, if you want to come here and change all my records this way, then come on over.
I'll come with a big trench coat and I'll just hide a few of them in on my way out the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I
What
wouldn't do that.
can
I
I
wouldn't do
rip by you? What can I rip?
Right. Okay. I think that brings us back to Chris, I think.
Lost track completely. What is that wild Welshman doing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a soundtrack that's got a greatest hits on it.
Grease 2. Oh.
AC/DC, Iron Man 2 soundtrack. Got everything on it you need. And if there's one song, it's going to be Thunderstruck. It's got everything on it. Shoot to Kill, Rock and Roll Damnation, Guns for Hire, Cold Hearted Man, Back in Black, Thunderstruck, If You Want Blood, Evil Walks, TNT, Hell Ain't the Bad Place to Be, Have a Drink on Me, The Razor's Edge, Let There Be Rock, War Machine, and Highway to Hell.
I would love to find that record. Never seen it.
Okay.
Never.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
I pulled this one. I pulled Back in Black simply for the song You Shook Me All Night Long.
I pulled the same one for
See, you can't get it over there.
You maybe can. I've never seen it anywhere. Like I've never bothered to look it up on Amazon or whatever, but I've never seen it in the wild. Let me look it up on Amazon.
I haven't got any other AC/DC tool because I literally wanted the greatest hits, and they haven't got a greatest hits. Well, they have, but it's the Iron Man 2 soundtrack. It's got everything on it. So
let me have a look here on the old
here we are.
The old Amazon. Hold on.
I might want to put down the list because our class is the greatest hits pretty much. I know it's a soundtrack, but
okay, let's see. AC/DC Iron Man.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 vinyl.
This came out in 2010. This one.
Yeah, you can get it. It's $58. So yeah, I can get it. I've never looked for it before. So
it's a good actual soundtrack. It's if you want upbeat stuff, then
I'm going to add it to my Amazon list. My wife's always looking for things to buy me, and I go, I've started a list on Amazon.
I have as well. I shared it with Liz.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
That wouldn't fly. That wouldn't fly here.
What you got, Daryl?
I got more classic rock here. But this one's kind of like, the barbecue is done. You just need to relax. And so I'm just laying there on the grass, just kind of staring at the sky, reminiscing about what it might be like to be an eagle. Fly Like an Eagle, Steve Miller Band. It's a good chill song. Not only that, but this also has Take the Money and Run on it, which is a pretty good summer song as well, I think. Only thing about this one is I got this at the station. It's got tons of ringware, as you can see, but I like Steve Miller. I mean, once again, he kind of fits the mold of a wanker a bit. He really like even when they did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction and stuff, he didn't want to be there. Trying to think exactly what it was, what slight was made on him that made him hate the music industry so much, but this one here, I mean, really, I have this because I got it for free. But the greatest hits album, that's all you need. If all you want is the hits for Steve Miller, the greatest hits one is fantastic. I think it's 73 to 77 or something like that. But yeah, no, I got to go with Steve Miller. Like I said, kind of recently become a bit of a wanker just because of his, anti-music industry thing. And I get it, but he's kind of made a big deal about it. But Fly Like an Eagle is just one of those chill, relaxing songs. I mean, I guess if you're a cigar smoker or you want to just sit there after the meal and have a beer and stare at the sky, there you go, Steve Miller. Even the Joker would be kind of a fun one too.
Yep. All right. That made me think of another artist, and this is in the same vein as like Summer of '69 and whatever. It's one of those good up-tempo, kind of high-energy songs, makes you want to slide down the hall in your underpants. Old-time rock and roll.
Nice.
Right? You're sitting there, flipping burgers on the barbecue with a beer, and you want to hear old-time rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got others too, like Hollywood Nights. There's other ones too on some of his other albums. With this, your pick made me think of this one, Daryl. So old time rock and roll, quick and easy.
I haven't got any albums by him at all. I think that's another one I might have to do a quick greatest hits of, and then go from there.
I have 3, and all 3 of them were VCLT from various people. I've never actually bought a Bob Seger record, so they're good. I love them. They're great.
Yeah, they're good. What's the album with me? Like Main Street. I like that one a lot.
Oh boy, I don't even remember now. That's I gotta Google it.
It's got Main Street. There's another one, eh?
Yeah.
Forget.
That is. Hold on.
I like Main Street.
It was the single from Night Moves.
From Night Moves.
Night Moves. Yeah. There you go. Do I even have Night Moves? I don't know if I think I have Night Moves. Pretty sure I do. I'll have to look.
I got most of his stuff. It's all good though.
Yeah.
All good.
Okay. So I'm going with this one. I didn't pull the signed one because I'm like, no. But my second copy. Why don't you get a job? Pretty Fly.
Now we're talking.
Great summer tunes. Great summer tunes.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of their stuff are just rocking summer tunes.
Mm-hmm. It's a good album. Oh, most of the songs on there are pretty good.
Yeah, this one is good. The one that came before this was really good too. I think it has like is it Ignition or something like that, or I forget. Yeah, but all the early, like they're from their second album up to this one, it's so good. Then when they kind of got, I don't know, they kind of got astray after this one. I found the one with that Victorian bust on it, and like everything after that.
I find with the Offspring sometimes their first 3 to 4 albums were good, and then after that it was just crap.
Yeah, they improve, and then
they just went. I've seen them live a few times. The darkness was supporting them for some random reason. I think I told Rob this story before, but it was it's a greatest hits band for me now. It's kind of like the first 3 to 4 albums. There's some good tracks on there, but I've just got the greatest hits. I did have the other albums. I've sold them, and I've just kept the greatest hits because I just felt, like songs "Want You Bad" is my favorite one. Original Pranksters on there. Free Fly for a White Guy. So you got hit after hit after hit after hit for me.
Yeah, like they kind of lost their relevance, but at the time they were just they were perfect for that time.
Yeah. And they've actually gone on tour with the guy, Pre-Fly for a White Guy. The original guy comes on stage now and dances around, and he hasn't aged though, which worries me.
Okay. Daryl. Oh no, Chris, what am I doing? Sorry. See, I made it almost to the end without screwing up the order, but I did it with 11 minutes to spare.
So this was going to happen. So here you go. The band.
Yep.
It's still my favorite album.
Good. Mine too.
So there you go. I'll ask Rob first. If you were going to pick a song off this, which one would you probably go with?
Up on Cripple Creek.
Okay. I'm going to go with Across the Great Divide.
Ooh.
For me.
Yeah, sure.
And then slightly after that, Raga Mama Rag, which I think is a really good one.
That's great.
Yeah.
Somebody from the vinyl community has cost me a shitload of money when it comes to the band. But,
I don't know who that could be. I don't know who that could be.
But it's all good, mate. It's really good. We've talked about this. The last album I've got in my collection, but
that was
this one.
Those 3 albums after Robbie Roberts left, I don't even consider it part of their discography. It's just.
Oh, I picked up the one with Dylan the other day.
Was that Basement Tapes or Before the Flood? Basement Tapes is pretty good. Before the Flood is good because it's live, so you got to suffer through half of the Dylan songs, and then you get the band. Then there's also Planet Waves. But
as you know, we'll agree. Me and Rob agree on one thing: we don't like Dylan.
Nope.
So
can't do it.
But I'm putting up with it because the band. Okay.
That's exactly what I do. I know you don't have a CD player, but the anniversary edition of the Brown album that's on CD, there is an entire second disc of demos and alternate takes, plus their performance from Woodstock.
Have you got a download code, Rob?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. I might be able to hook you up.
Okay. Cheers, mate.
Remind me later. We'll figure something out.
Okay. Right.
Something in your eye there, Chris?
Yeah, just I'm tired. It's late, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Daryl.
Is this show one,
I
and then
guess
we're
this
doing
will
a
be-
speed round
will
after
be
this.
So the last, I guess, because we're getting close to 3:00 in the morning for Chris.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so
It's
basically
cereal
this
time
one
here.
and then a speed round.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So, I don't usually show country music at all because I don't have a ton of it. But if there's one band from the 70s and 80s and the 90s that screams summer country to me, it'd be this one.
Alabama.
And it's a greatest hits album, Alabama's greatest hits, but it's basically their 80s stuff. And if I'm gonna go with a summer song, it's gonna be Mountain Music. Or I'm in a hurry. You know, it's not on this one, but I'm in a hurry. It's like their 90s stuff. My home's in Alabama. Love in the First Degree, I guess, could be a summer song, right? Barbecue song. So I'll go with Alabama because I actually don't mind. I don't mind Alabama and I don't mind Poco. I don't listen to too much country, but those are the 80s and 70s country, and it's not the like twangy. I think the issue I have is the twangy stuff, right? Like when I first heard country music, it was like my grandpa listening to Hank Williams Sr., you know, on the whole
There's a tear in my beer.
Here in My
Six year
Beer,
beer.
Jambalaya stuff.
Yep.
And I can handle it. I have some Hank Williams, but if I'm going to listen to country, it's going to be Alabama. If I was able to get Chris's really expensive Zach Brown greatest hits, I'd do that one. Florida Georgia Line I can take. But yeah, Alabama, they to me they scream summer.
Yeah, that Zach Brown band greatest hits is going for a ridiculous amount of money.
Okay. Bruce, we gotta show
Yes!
some Bruce. We gotta show some
Do
Bruce.
it. Do
Let's
it.
show this album. There we go.
Daryl's got it as well.
Daryl's got it. Not my favorite Bruce album by any stretch of the imagination, but I still think it's a solid album. But if I think Bruce and I close my eyes and think summer, you know, barbecuing and whatever, Glory Days.
Yes.
Glory Days. It's, you know, it's on a basic level, it's, you know, reminiscing about, you know, how everyone is, oh, back in high school, I was a, you know, whatever. There's some deeper thematic issues, but if I'm barbecuing and drinking a Dr. Pepper, I'm not really considering the deep thematic issues of a song. To me, it's just on a very base level. It's good. It's up tempo. It's snappy, and it's thinking about those glory days. So you know, there you go.
I went with the more down tempo. I was going to go with My Hometown. That's the one I was going with.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's fair.
As soon as you said Glory Days, it started singing in my head. Glory Days.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, Tim.
All right. Let's go with. Did I pull the right one? Oh, it doesn't really matter. There was only two albums here that kind of come to my mind for barbecue, summer, Billy Idol, Rebel Yell, White.
Yep.
You know, White Wedding, whatever. Even that song, Eyes Without a Face. It's a little slower, but it's just got that vibe, that summer vibe to it. Especially that middle bit.
I'd even argue his version of Moni Moni is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't know. Does he write his own stuff? I don't even know. Does he write his music? But, I mean, he's great. Well, I mean, his guitar player, Steve Stevens, is absolutely incredible. But, I mean, he's hired the right guy. Like, I feel like he's overqualified. Steve Stevens is insane. Guitar player.
Yep.
Do you know what baffles me is like he's like he seems bigger in Canada and America than he does in actual Britain.
Yeah.
Like, because we don't hear of him at
No.
all. Like White Wedding was the big track, and that's it.
That's it.
But over there he seemed to like stick around for much longer.
Yeah.
I just seem to see him in adverts these days for the Super Bowl adverts and stuff, and I'm like, oh, he's still alive then.
Maybe it's because he was in The Wedding Singer. I think that did a sort of kind of a renaissance of his career, like a new era of interest, I guess, among younger fans. Maybe, I don't know.
But I find a lot of British, like the whole British invasion thing, and I just find the music of Britain just hits hard here, just
Yeah.
because you always want what you don't have, right?
Right.
So like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us, like
That's why
the
Chris
British
keeps
stuff-
buying records by the band.
yeah,
Because I don't like British
Yeah.
music.
you always want what
Gordon
you don't have,
Lightfoot.
and I find that like with the British invasion and like the, like stuff in the '80s, even the '80s, like U2 and like they were huge over here. I find, and like this stuff, Canada, like never, our musicians never really, broke out.
No.
It's just one of those, so this was my
Okay.
theory. This is my theory.
Speed round. Show what you got
Cool.
left, Chris.
You need to get this album, Rob.
Okay.
It's a new Black Crows one.
Black Crows.
Oh,
Brilliant. It's brilliant, 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 brilliant.
How
brilliant.
is
Give me
that?
strings.
is that good?
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant. It's my favorite Black Crows album.
Really?
Yes. Honestly. A Pond of Feathers is phenomenal. The whole album is really good. Really, really good. Give it a download, give it a stream. Seriously.
Okay.
It took me twice to listen to the album, but as soon as I did, this is the album Posh Martin Baldwin. This is the album I probably listened to the most since I picked it up about 2 months ago from the record shop. It's good. It's good. And I didn't realize this when I picked it up. Check this out for a
Ooh, that's nice.
splattered one.
It's cool splatter.
So,
Nice.
is that one. Now, I'm going to cheat a bit because I've only picked this up this week, but you could put this down as when you think of your dad cooking and you want to listen to music. Maybe he wants to look at something as well. So we're going to go with she is a stunner. It's the Pretty Reckless.
Oh,
This
I
is
get
the
on
new
board
one.
that train.
that's cool. I'm actually going to see them in September.
So you're going to meet Taylor Momsen then.
Maybe, but I'm actually. Do you know who's opening for them? Paris Jackson.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that should be an interesting evening. That's cool.
Yeah. That just came out like a week or two ago, didn't it?
Yeah, it's brand new.
I pre-ordered this months ago. I streamed a few songs on it and I enjoyed it so much. I'd say this is my favorite Pretty Reckless album they've done in years. So yeah, Rob.
Yeah. I could get on
Um,
board that for a couple different reasons.
I can imagine, mate. The good ones on here is For I Am Death, When I Wake Up, and then you got Dear God, and then the other side is quite a heavy Devil in Disguise. It's really good though. Highly recommend this. So the last two albums, I'd highly recommend. The last one, oh, look at it. Fliz watches this, she's gonna kill me. But yes, those are my last two. For Dad, for yourself, guys. I hope you
Okay.
enjoyed that.
Daryl, bring it home.
Okay, well, I got five. So we'll come back to Canada once again. Good old 1980s Canadian music. This kind of reminds me of like, I don't know if it's necessarily barbecuing music. I think that the title track. This reminds me of going into like a 1980s bar, sitting down and having some smokes and beers in the summertime. But we go Doug and the Slugs. Tomcat Prowl is a really good song. I think that symbolizes summer. Day by Day would be another one. Yeah, kind of a unfortunate situation. I mean, he passed away young, cirrhosis of the liver. Definitely a barbecuing, partying type guy there. Then you get to the 2000s. Vertical Horizon. I don't know what it is about this cover screams summer to me, where she's on the beach and all that kind of stuff, barbecuing and Everything You Want. You're a God. Those are the two big ones that were on here. And it reminds me of living in residence at university when I was there, because that's roughly about the time that album came out. We'll go with a little bit of singer-songwriter, folkish kind of music. Bruce Cockburn, Big Circumstance. If a Tree Falls in the Forest. that to me is just one of those songs. I don't know what it is. You're just sitting there, and because I've literally got a forest behind my house. I've often said to the boys, "Shh, see if we can hear a tree fall
If,
on barbecue, and that'd be hilarious."
if a
So there's
tree
that.
falls, if a tree falls in your forest, it's probably the bear.
It's probably the bear. I've got an off-air story about a
Okay.
bear. Two more to go here. Go a little bit of yacht rock. This is not one of my favorite bands. This is a greatest hits. I don't talk about them much. My mom used to really like these guys. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I think that they definitely scream summer. Barbecue, and that's the Doobie Brothers. Listen to the music, stuff like that. That's good, just chilling out music there. I don't know what it is about them. China Grove, Blackwater.
Long Train Running.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can listen to them, but once every couple of years. And then last but not least, back to some Canadian roots. Talked about Gordon, talked about Stompin' Tom. And to me, Valdi is an unsung folk kind of guy. I think it's a shame that he never went mainstream or anything like that. He's kind of, him and Murray McLaughlin to me are a little bit under the radar. There's your two main ones, and then there's them. And I don't know, there's just something about him and his style. I'm not saying that he is Gordon Lightfoot, but he's definitely got a style that fits that mold. So, finish off with Passport, the best of Valdi.
All right. I got two here. This goes along the same lines of Summer of '69 and old time rock and roll, just that kind of upbeat, fun, high energy kind of thing. I have several of her studio albums, but I don't have I Love Rock and Roll. So I'm going to show it on the greatest hits. I Love Rock and Roll, great song. For all those same reasons, it gives you some good feels. And lastly, an album that for me, I think the entire album feels like summer. A lot of his stuff does, and that's Tom Petty and Full Moon Fever.
Of course. Didn't even think of that.
Right. So, Free Fallin', sure. I Won't Back Down. Running Down a Dream was the one that popped into my head instantly. And it has maybe my favorite Tom Petty song, and that's Zombie Zoo. I just love that song. So this whole album feels like summer to me. So, yeah. There you go. Full Moon Fever. And Tim, finish it up.
Yeah, I just got a couple here. Again, I don't remember. This might be the one. Cars.
I was going to pick that tonight.
Had to go with the Cars. The Cars are they define all that is summer, I find. I mean, you can go with pretty any Cars song and you'll get a banging summer hit. I went with this one just because it's got. Is it I think Magic's on here. Just pretty yeah. This is weird because there's no song list. You have to go. Yeah. Heartbeat City, Magic is on here. Yeah, Drive, but that is a summer song, but it's kind of slow. You might think, yeah. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Cars. And then, yeah,
I tell you what ruined it for me was Peter Kay and his sketch, misheard lyrics, and it says Drive, and he's singing about Drive, and he's about talking about in Africa with all this starving, and there's like something like, watch it, Peter Kay sketch, just Rob, you'll enjoy it, it'll ruin your life, but watch it.
All right.
Okay. And then I'll go full circle. I'll go full just because I have it right here. I mean, in Canada, this is being played, and it's barbecues, bonfires. If I had $1 million, people play that. I mean, I don't know what your favorite is on this. I think one of my absolute is What a Good Boy. I don't know. I like that one a lot. When I was young,
that's a tough call.
What?
That's a tough call. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yoko Ono's on there, right?
Yeah, Be My Yoko Ono. Yeah.
Yeah. As much as
Enid.
I'm not a fan of Yoko Ono, the person, I love the song. So
Yeah, even Grade 9 is hilariously awesome.
yes,
I mean, they do a nod to Rush, right?
of course. Rush is the reason that they got together, that Steven and Ed got together. So
Yeah. Chris, have you heard this album? For real?
oh,
No.
you
For
need
real?
to,
What's
but
that?
you can't find it on vinyl.
Oh well, no. Stream it.
Thanks, for that, Rob.
Listen, it's a $400 record in Canada. It's impossible to find.
Just send it over to me. Be fine, mate. I really appreciate it. You know that.
Yeah, okay.
No, you got to do yourself a favor. At least listen to go on
Stream it.
Spotify. And it's insane.
And just put 1 week out of your head. Who gives a shit about 1 week? This is so much better than 1 week.
This is the Bare Naked Ladies. This.
My apartment's on there, right? This
No.
old apartment, my old apartment.
No, so we got Hello City, which is a banger. Enid, a banger. Grade 9, banger. Brian Wilson, banger.
Yeah.
Yoko Ono, banger. What a Good Boy, banger. The King of Bad Side Manor, great. Box set, I Love You. Blame It on Me. The Flag, If I Had $1 Million, crazy.
Right. Okay. Been ages since I've listened to that. Like maybe 20 years.
Oh wow.
Do you know I got more Canadian music in my collection than any other collection, anything else I got?
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know?
I must be the most British Canadian person in the VC.
You got to be careful. You don't want to piss off your fellow Brits, you know.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Welsh then. Let's go Welsh.
There you go.
Wales first.
There you go. It's unofficially the 11th province, right? So
yeah.
We're gonna go with that.
That's true.
If they let me in, mate, they'll let anybody in.
There you go. Wow, we do let anybody in. So there you go. All right, that was fun, fellas. Thank you so much, Chris. I love when you get to join us, man, and thanks for staying up till 3:00 in the morning. And send our thanks to Liz for letting you stay up late. Not like you're a toddler or anything, but
Well, yeah.
So.
She'll say to me in the morning, did you have fun with your friends?
That's right. That's right.
Yes, I did.
Quickly, we'll wrap this up. Anything you want to tell about your channel, Chris? Anything you want to plug? You still doing is your Sunday live stream? Is it every week or is it when time permits?
So this week I've got a good one actually. So I got Cam on, I got Christian from the Vinyl Sanctuary, and I got Christopher from the AV Room. We're discussing about recommendations from the vinyl community you've picked up. So Rob is going to have a massive mention on this one, I think.
Your one last week. Your one last week was great. Daryl was on it. Joe, our former colleague, was on it as well. You guys talked about Canadian music and honor Canada. It was a fantastic episode. I feel like I had a tad influence on that one too.
Yes, you did, especially when it comes to Stan Rogers.
Right? I saw that part. I went, "Yep, there you go."
And
so
go on.
So speaking of Stan Rogers, which obviously when we think of Stan Rogers, we also think of Adam Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
The movie is Lighthouse in Little Lorraine, or Little Lorraine as it's called. You can get it on streaming in Canada. I can't get it outside of Canada. I bought it off of Apple TV. Just a quick rant, real quick. What pisses me off is I buy it, but I still don't own it. I only own this. You can't download it off of. You can download it and play it locally, but you can still only play it inside of Apple TV. I can't actually put it on a USB stick and play it on something because that's just the way that Apple does their digital rights management, which pisses me off because I paid $20 for a movie that I can't do anything with except watch on my Apple TV account. Pisses me off. You can get it on Google Play. You can get it on YouTube if you're in Canada. I don't know what to tell you, Chris. I've watched it 3 times since I got it last week. Watched it with the wife. She enjoyed it. It's bloody fantastic. Tim, Daryl, if you haven't seen it, stream it for like $6 or whatever on YouTube or Apple. It is a fantastic movie. So
So I spoke quickly. Sorry, I spoke to Curtis last week, and I questioned him about it, and he said he spoke to Adam, and there's supposed to be a DVD release coming soon. So I said to him, forget about sending me anything. The biggest gift you could possibly send me, I will buy a DVD player so that I can just watch that film.
I was going to send you. Remember, I asked you if you had a CD player. I was going to
Yeah.
send you Adam's first album on CD signed, but you said you didn't have a CD player. So
Yeah.
Well, I think Alan's got a PlayStation, so maybe I'll just put it on there and just kind of
there you
watch
go.
it. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm
Sorry,
absolutely. I saw him last week, and I'm absolutely kicking myself that I didn't say like, "Hey, like I'm part of a stream." We mention you like almost on a
Every
weekly
week.
basis.
Yep.
He was with his wife or something, and
Yeah.
I just called him like, "Adam, can I get a picture, man?" He's like, "Of course." And
He's
like,
just the best dude.
yeah,
I
I
would
wanted
really
to
love
I
to-
wanted to, but I didn't want to bug him like he looked like he.
I would
He-
really
I-
love to interview him, but I don't. I have his manager's email address, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a shot at it, but I don't think he's gonna do it. But I would-
Get me and Curtis on that one.
I would love to, but I don't know. He's
Especially
Yeah.
Curtis, because he's a fisherman.
true. It's anyway.
Yeah.
Sidetrack. So Daryl, anything you want to mention on your channel? What's going on there?
Well, I will note that this is my last show on Wednesday night for at least 3 weeks,
Yeah.
because I will be on vacation starting Monday. But I'm gonna have some. I've been trying to record some videos that I can have on kind of a, what do you call it? Just drop on certain days. So today my Styles Part 5 came out. Friday there's going to be, for Kraken Vinyl, I did the 80s vinyl tag or whatever you call it, thread there. Up my jam, and then I've got some other videos I'm going to try to get out while I'm gone. So I'm going to try to record some. It's just I got to get packed up, the camping gear and all that kind of stuff, weather permitting. So see how that goes. But my daughter just got a new job, and she asked if she could start like in a couple of weeks to get kind of settled, and they're like, we kind of need you on Monday. So my daughter's got to move 3 hours, and they're giving her a place. She's getting a job at a vet clinic. So that's kind of a big deal, because depending on how long this job is, it's supposed to be full-time permanent, which would be nice. I may end up making a much larger purchase in 2027 than I was anticipating. So
That's what you were telling. That's what you were telling me about offline weeks ago, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope that pans out, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Tim, anything coming up in the next week or so?
Just a couple shows. Yeah, my vacation isn't till the end of August, so I'm going to see Weird Al in a couple weeks,
Cool.
and then
Are you gonna bring your accordion set and have him autograph every single one of the records?
No, I don't think he probably. From what I've understood, like, I'll bring something, but I don't know what. though, 'cause
Imagine
when-
lugging that thing in.
I know,
Just have him sign the outside of the accordion.
just the outside of the accordion or something.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's now worth more than $2,000. It's now an extra $1,000.
Well, it came so the accordion itself, like, it has like a
Yeah.
little belt. It has a little belt, and I took it off, but it comes with this. So this goes on the belt, holds it on the, and it's like a book. So it's called Squeeze Box, and then it's like a book of like his career. So it just goes
Okay.
through his career. So like,
Get him to sign that.
there's like just shots.
Can,
Like,
can
from-
he do another Kickstarter?
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, it's just basically a picture book with a few words.
Yeah.
It's all it is
Cool though.
of his career. I don't know. Get him to sign this, because this goes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give it a
But
shot.
You should,
So I
start, you should get like a Polaroid camera, like the old school ones, and take a photo, print it off, say, can you sign that for me? Just make like
Oh.
a frame.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm kind of stuck. I don't know, like, because when you've got everything by the guy, it's like, what's the
Yeah.
one thing to try to get signed? You know, like I don't know.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, and then Cheryl Crow's next week, so I'll probably check her out. And that's about it for this month.
Cool. Well, I haven't made a video. I don't have any plans to make a video. I haven't made a video in 6 months, so I don't know.
Is what it is.
You're gonna put out Sam's Americana tag
Next
when
year.
he starts his next one.
Yep, maybe I'll save it. And Richard and I have a video in the can about you too. I don't mean to. I do not find it the enjoyable experience that I used to. So I'm in a creative funk, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Time will tell. So
I'm gonna get you and Curtis together to do Adam Baldwin, even if it's on my channel.
there
We
go.
will sit down.
We got it.
Yeah.
There's, we're 3 of the 4 people that care, So that'll do it for tonight. Tim and I will be back next week. In Daryl's absence, we'll find someone to fill in, but we'll be back to talk about something. That's it for now. Thanks everyone for watching. That was fun. Thanks for tuning in. We enjoy chatting with you, and for folks that are going to tune in later, thanks for spending some time with us. We will be back next week. Have a good week and a good evening.